Hello, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. So, gold and silver is my priority. Like the as I also said yesterday, also shared with you guys, and I really wanted to go up one more day, and today will be the update. And then I took the shot on the first um breakdown, and then a pullback into the declining EMAs. So if this one doesn't work, then maybe I'll find another entry later today, because I really think the gold and silver is almost there. I kind of like how IONQ is gapping up today. So hopefully it could hold the rising EMA. Let's see whether it finds support on the pullback or it just goes up. And this USAR, yeah, I got stopped out. I think I set my stop too tight, like setting it in this breakout's 1 minute bar low, and my stop is around 1%. So maybe I can put it to the 2% or even use it. But using low of day, I'm too slow for yesterday. Maybe I can buy it on the first 1 minute candle. But it is what it is. Let's see if Oklo or IONQ is getting rejected or find support on the EMAs. I think it's pretty important. I'm probably buying this 5 minute opening range high. 5 minute, yeah, opening range highs breakout, if there's any. But today I'm not going to talk much. I just finished I think around 4 hour interview with Richard. So I really talk a lot today, and then probably not going to talk much. But I really wanted to see how the gold and silver is doing today. Probably get stopped out from the silver is the weaker ones. especially in the recent 2 to 3 days. Let's see if we get another like break and retest. I'm not sure whether or when will the interview going live, but I think it's probably within this month. Just be a little bit more patient, I think. So USAR rejects from the anchor view app from the swing high, and I also cover the use of anchor view app in the interview, so stay tuned. And I really think the anchor view app is very useful in the recent years. So there's a weak close in the 15 minute. I think this is a really good entry if it gets, even though like here, I think I'm going to probably short the breakdowns here. Oh, I ran off buying power for this buying dust. I think that's it. I think yeah, I really have a huge position in the gold short and the silver. I'm probably not going to buy any longs, trade any longs today. I'm just going to monitor the metals short. A moment is never too late to learn something new. Never too late. We really want to see a quick flush down, a, a quick sell off from here. So A lab haven't stopped me out yet. Very fortunately, find support on the anchor view app and also the 9 EMA. Reacting pretty strong so far. I didn't bought this pullback in of Oklo mainly because it's still under the weekly 9 and 21. And also like today the indices is still under the declining EMAs. Yes, I agree. Cypher is standing up pretty beautifully. It's doing pretty nice. Really hope that it could go sideways for maybe at least today. Hopefully not breaking out today. USAR is super strong, and then how? I just it's so sad. Really nice follow through. Really nice, really nice. And also ONDS, like these two are telling me that the market is not dead yet, and IWM is super strong. ESTS. I think this stop is it's like break even. Like I originally set my stop to the low of day, and then when it after this gap up, and then I raise my stop to break even or maybe a little bit higher than my cost. I'm just setting it below the low of the next day. Gold seems like it's not going down, it's coming back. Maybe not today. Looks like the market is pretty strong today. Man, this cipher. Why you don't just keep building an inside day? Like so many stocks just pulls back in the support area and then directly take off immediately. Come on. Like it's really hard to trade breakouts on a tight range nowadays. The stocks don't like to consolidate and build it with a tight range. If the shorts are really works out in the end, then I think the first profit target will be like the 21 EMA, and then the 50 is probably I would sell them, like I would close the entire positions into the 50s. If they work out, let's see. Back in the early days, like even commodities that has a clean breakout, like it's building tight and consolidate. Like it's like a not in VCP, but like it's consolidated above the EMAs for a long time. So it's not like touching the EMA and then just go straight up from there. Like it really spends some time on the consolidation, basing like naturally. It really have some tight days, tight candles formed, and then has a gap up and never retest the gap. Like nowadays the market loves the gap up and then a retest into the maybe the rising 9 or the unfilled gap, and then reverse intraday and snap back up. But back then it was much cleaner. It's even in commodity. Just randomly picking maybe Nvidia. We're back at the 2000s. This is a pretty good one. Like even this gap up or this breakouts maybe, but at least like it's consolidating very gently, gradually. And it's not a touch and go. You know, like this breakout also looks pretty decent. But we have more and more like this kind of a breakout, like it really a undercut and rally day, and then the next day would be a breakout. Yeah, this one you can see this is I think an A plus 5-star setup. You can see how tight the candle is, serving the 9s, and it's not like bouncing at the 9s and then it rallies on the same day. It keeps building tight candles before the real breakouts, and the real breakouts are really clean. Didn't violate the low of the day, I believe. Man, this one is so beautiful, so orderly. Compare it to like the stocks today, very few. I think I didn't see something like this last year. Maybe on the weekly chart. What's the one RTTI? Maybe on the weekly chart at this base and then build an inside week and consolidate for several weeks near and above the 9 EMA. I think this one is the only, like the very few of the great looking chart bases on the weekly. Like on the daily, it's like it's still like chopping around. So that's why sometimes I really love looking at it weekly too. Come on, this cipher is up 8%, and my A lab is down 2%, and the USAR is up 12%. It's so tough. PPI weekly, not really. It's not that tight and it's under the EMAs. Like IONQ is above all the EMAs. BPI clearly isn't. At least it needs to like climb above to 620-ish. But now it's like rejecting the declining EMAs, which doesn't look good. But yeah, this breakout looks pretty clean on the hourly chart. It looks pretty good, this breakout. Also like a wick play. So is this the real reversal? Yeah, I believe that's it for today. No more. I think I'm not going to trace any of the other names. Let's see whether the shorts on gold and silver really works out in the end. I really talk a lot today in the interview, so I think that's probably it, and then see you guys in the next stream.